Alright, so I'm going to make a YouTube video. Haven't done one in years, but it was always about vaping. So much has changed. I've got munchkins in the background, so don't judge. So at the gas station, that's where you go to buy your cigarettes. And for the people who don't know what's going on, you look over and you see all this e-cigarette crap. Whether it's VUSE, Alto, Enjoy, BLU, some other ones. You don't know what the hell. You don't know what flavor. You don't know dick. So I've tried the JUUL, the Alto VUSE, and the BLU, which is what I have right now. Keep it cool, brah. Don't squirt me with that squirt gun. Anyway, and I've looked at reviews that are in existence of that. None of the reputable, like Rip Tripper or other mooks that review vapes, they don't review this stuff. I think Rip did a review on the JUUL. I think a bunch of them did the JUUL, but not this stuff. Yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys some useful tips about which one to buy, because some of them are kind of expensive, like 20 bucks. Anyway, let's go right into it. The JUUL, the most popular one. It has a cool light on it, like right here. When you shake it around, it changes colors. It's got a nice hit, like draw from it, and their flavors are pretty good. And for the most part, they are consistent, meaning their flavors go through all the way through the tank, and they're yummy. So, do I recommend it? A lot of people do. My wife does. What I don't like about the JUUL, small little battery. They're easy to lose, and you end up having like 5 or 6 of them that you randomly find. Any gas station carries them, and their juice pods are small. You get 4 of them, I think, for the price of like 11 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. Anyway, battery life is the biggest, like, God, always dying on you. That's the one thing about cigarettes, is you know that if you have a pack, you're going to light that up, and what it's going to do consistently every time. And if it's not consistent, you're just going to like throw it and get another one that's, because it got wet or whatever. Anyway, the VUSE Alto. Now that puppy had a much bigger battery life. You could basically have one for the day. I mean, I'd always recommend having 2 of any of these things, at least. But battery life, great. The flavors, at first, great. At first. Their tobacco blend starts tasting really burnt about halfway through. It didn't used to be that way, and it starts doing it. Then gargling, getting vape juice, like when you pull, getting a bunch of vape juice in your mouth. Now you can take it off. You can take off the pod, I should say, and you can blow into like some paper towel and get it going. But you're going through all that trouble. It's tasting like ass. It's inconsistent. So you go back to the store. You try to get another one. Tastes like ass. Maybe one's okay. It's no good. You don't have to deal with that with cigarettes. You buy a pack of cigarettes, it's going to taste like the last pack that tasted like the last pack. It's going to taste like future packs. So, BLU. BLU has been around for a long time. I know the name. They used to sell these cool little vape, like charging cigarette pack looking things with little cigarettes. And, okay, go in the house. Munchkins. Trying to be helpful here. So anyway, the BLU. Been around, trusted it, wanted to give it a try. So right out of the gate, their pods are big. Okay, it looks like I'm about halfway through this pod. I got it yesterday morning around 9 o'clock, and I've had this and vaping on it beautifully. One thing that it has that the Alto does not is this blue light. All right, it's blue, it's fully charged, it's rocking. Once it turns yellow, you know you're just under, they have percentages in the card, but it's not important. You know you should either try to charge it or start looking for a time to put this puppy down, put it on the charger, and give your lungs a break. Okay? If it turns red, it's game time, you're screwed, you need to plug that thing in. And it's nice to have that reassurance. Now, I've gone through 2 of these pods. That's all I've got so far, but it's consistent all the way through. You pop it in, it pulls. Gargling or too much e-juice, it happens in weather and things like that, but I have not had it happen yet. Not with this. But the shit, it happens. So for that to happen every once in a while is okay. But like with the Alto, all the time, just getting gunked. I mean, Anyway, battery life. I think it's the same as the Alto. You don't have that magnetic charger. It just uses like the same charger as your Android phone or whatever, which I actually kind of like better. I mean, the Alto has a magnet on it too, and you can put it on your you can put it on your railing here, and it doesn't fall over. It's a nice little feature, but this doesn't have it. But it's, I don't know. So I guess what I'm saying is the JUUL is more like marketing. They could give you a bigger battery. They could make alterations, but they're making all the money with their promotion and their flashy lights and whatever. But it does work, and it is consistent. It does the gargly thing, but not all the time. VUSE, I don't know what they're doing, man. It's a bunch of jackasses running the show. It was good, got bad, didn't fix it. Even their customer service, like you could call them up and say, hey, and they would, mail you. I've done it. They mail you like coupons, and I got a check. I got like a $45 check from them. But they don't do that anymore. And the BLU, I don't know what their customer service is like because I haven't had an issue. Granted, I've only been on this thing for a few days, a couple of pods, but and the flavor's pretty good. It comes with tobacco. There's a gold leaf tobacco I haven't tried yet, a bunch of flavors I haven't tried, but that's not the point. They have the starter kit that comes with tobacco. If you're a smoker, you're at the gas station, you want to pull the trigger on something, it works good. And also a piece of advice. If you are a smoker and you want to give this a try, when you pull it out and you take a pull, you're going to cough. It's going to be unpleasant. You got to be someplace where you're alone, maybe post it up in your underpants watching a movie or something. And you want to give it 110%. You got to let your lungs and your throat get acclimated to the vapor. And once you're able to take legitimate pulls, once you're able to do it, that's the time when you're going to make a decision if this is for you or not. Not on your first, because when you first started smoking cigarettes, did you just like pop it in your mouth, take a huge drag, breathe it in, totally awesome? No, you coughed your ass off. Your lungs had to get used to it. Come on, don't be a jackass. On a side note, if you don't know about the side effects and you're whatever about vaping, look. It doesn't take a scientist to tell you that it's not as bad as cigarettes. You will be able to tell after a week or so that you can breathe better, your breath is better, your teeth are whiter, you smell like you, not like a porta potty. I don't know. People who smoke too much, they get close, they smell like porta potty to me. Not shit, just porta potty. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I hope it was useful, and God bless.